Welcome to the ZoCo Podcast. I am Cody.
I'm Trevor.
And Alex.
So we're here for our first ever video podcast.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal for us.
Pretty big deal for you.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
We might be getting the better end of the stick. But so we have to talk about one thing that is just taking over the world at this very moment.
I agree.
Yeah.
That is Pokémon Go.
Yeah.
I referred to it as Pigo.
Pigo. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You're right, though. You're right. It is absolutely everywhere now.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone knows about it.
oh yeah.
Adults alike and kids, everyone. Everyone's at least talking about it.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And those who aren't talking about it are playing it, or both. So, you know.
So I wasn't much of a Pokemon player as a kid. It wasn't my thing.
Didn't play it at
little
all.
I collected some of the cards.
Nerd.
Yeah. But I didn't get much farther than that. And yeah, I died off. I never played the Game Boy games. None of that stuff. Did you guys?
No.
I didn't have a Game Boy like as a kid. Like I didn't get one until I was like probably about like 11 or 12. So that's when I got into it because the Game Boy I got was a Game Boy Advanced with a silver version or quarter crystal, whatever it was.
Yeah, never did.
That's about it. Yeah.
No. Well, and now we're all playing it. Well,
we were all playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try because I'd never tried it before, and everyone's talking about it, and that's how things go typically. Is you hear about it, so you want to learn more about it, and so I tried it. I gave it a shot. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I made it to level 14.
well,
So, I mean,
and let's
More than
also
me.
preface this with I think I was the first one to download it, right?
you were the
Yeah.
first one to download it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even planning on getting it ever.
I was also the first one to delete it.
Yeah,
I was also the first one to delete it twice.
Yep.
yeah. I'm second now.
Yep.
I'm right there behind you.
How about you, Trevor?
I
You there
haven't
yet?
I haven't been on it. It's still on my phone, but I haven't done anything with it. I don't even get on it.
Yeah.
I hardly ever play it. I think I'm at level like 5 right now.
And I think that's the point that we're at. Like not just us, but I think everybody. It's diving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, it was fun. It was the new hit thing. Lasted for 3 weeks, and that's it. So
That's still a pretty impressive amount of time, and it got a lot of people out walking.
Oh yeah.
definitely. Well, and a lot of people cheating too because
Okay.
there were plenty of hacks. to be able
Okay,
to-
just because some of us use alterations to be places that they're not doesn't mean I'm cheating.
Close enough. Close enough.
But going back to never playing it. Okay.
Yeah.
The names of these Pokemon, right? They're about the most absurd and ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take two common ones that we've all probably caught 1,000 times. Ekans.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Ekans is just snake backwards.
Yep.
Yeah, that it is. It's kind of like a Dimitri Martin joke. It really is. I mean, think
Most
about
people watching this probably don't even know who Dimitri Martin
it.
is.
Give him a Dimitri Martin joke. I mean, well, what's this thing? It's orange. We'll call it an orange. Well, what about this one?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Long
okay.
pointy? I mean, like it's a carrot. That's what they did. I mean, it's a pigeon. Let's call it Pidgey.
I'm a washing machine, not show you how I do it machine.
But I agree, the names, they're pretty funny.
Well, and the
honestly.
other one, too, his evolved form is Arbok, which is just Cobra.
backwards.
Yep. Like, who's sitting around the table in the creative development department saying, guys, we've created 151 names. A few of them, we got a little lazy, a couple late nights, a few drinks later, and we just started spelling things backwards. I mean, how did that fly?
I think it's still better because it's not quite so blatantly obvious. I didn't notice it till you pointed it out to me that it's snake backwards. But I mean, the alternative is Meowth. It's meow. Silent cats make. Oh, we need more than that. Meow. TH. I like it. Let's just roll with it.
And now, what about the now reported accidents? There's
All
been
the accidents?
so
There's
many
been
reported
tons
accidents.
of accidents.
And that's something that I think we all had said at the beginning of this.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that there are going to be accidents, thefts, and
Deaths.
all sort. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Sadly.
like I've seen like this one video that was particularly about this girl that just ran out in the middle of the street, because there was a Pokemon in the middle of the street that she had to go catch, and she's not paying attention where she's going. Clearly, because she's got her phone in her
So
hand.
whose fault is that?
Hers.
I think I'd agree with you.
I agree.
It says on the very first screen that you pay attention to your surroundings. So anybody who's not doing that is clearly not paying attention to that first part.
And simply just the fact that I'm sure they had the terms and conditions when you started playing the game.
Well, they did. We all signed up for that.
And you had to agree to it in order to play the game.
Even if you didn't read it.
Yep.
Even if you didn't read it, because I bet you didn't, because nobody ever does.
No, nobody.
We're trained to not read those, but that's a different story.
Well, it's all legal crap, and we don't want to go through it. So we're just like, nah, whatever. I'm not going to. Yeah, of course I agree to this.
Yes.
It also says, I got to give you my firstborn baby.
One of these days.
Some apps do. So.
But there's also been reported thefts and muggings. So people are using hotspots pretty much to
the Pokestops and luring.
And it draws in a crowd, people at like 2 o'clock in the morning who just go out to catch a Pokemon.
Gotta catch them, man. Gotta be the best.
Plenty of memes about that.
Holy. Here's a solution. Don't go chase Pokemon at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Or you can from the safety and comfort of your bed. Just
boy,
be somewhere else.
I love the memes. The memes that have come out have just been absolutely amazing.
They have been good. They're starting to get a little bit saturated, but they've been really good.
Definitely. Because like I was on YouTube earlier, and all the recommended videos is
all Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
All Pigo.
Lots and lots of Pigo right
Got a
now.
drink around my mic here.
But it's been fun. Like I enjoyed it. I mean, I got to 14. I took over a couple arenas. I saw my fair share of what the game has to offer right now. And for what it has right now, I feel like I've gotten my fun out of it, personally.
Definitely.
And I'm good. And until they add something new, like PvP combat or trading or something, I feel like I'm set. Like I don't really want anything else.
Well,
I'm not going back.
Well, just the fact that it's not quite like the original games.
Yeah.
That's part of the big thing. I think that kind of draws me away from it is that literally Pokemon shows up and you just try to catch it with the Pokeball and you're just throwing a stupid ball and you try 50 million times and can't catch it.
Or not catch it.
Look, that's the reason why I got rid of it. It was 20 times in a row, and I'm sitting here throwing Pokeballs at these stupid Pokemon 20 times in a row.
Stupid.
They're
stupid.
They are. 20 times in a row, they all run.
I think that is a resounding... It shows on your behalf. You're missing something. Some part of the game. Some aspect of it.
Hold on. I have never claimed to be good at gaming. I play games. I am not good at them. That's my disclaimer.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't like you for some reason.
Yeah,
they all
apparently.
ran. But I get that.
Because in the original games, you literally pull out your Pokemon and battle with the Pokemon in order to catch it and weaken it. Or you can just level up your Pokemon that way instead of having to put them in the meat grinder and get the piece of candy to level it up.
Yeah. That's the ongoing joke. I've seen that around as well. But I have to agree. I mean, what else is he going to do? I mean, everyone in the world is sending him Pokemon. I mean, he's got just some giant meat grinder factory that's just blood and gristle. Just...
Ooh, piece of candy.
And you go and you feed it to your Pokemon. They love it. They eat it up.
Oh, no.
The other thing, too, is that the game did not give you any rules or any guidelines.
Yeah, no.
It was just kind of, here you are.
Go at it.
And do something.
Yep.
Have
and
at you.
There's no rules. Nope. And nobody knows what you're supposed to do. Nobody knows, like, what does the circles represent? Everyone has theories. Everyone has ideas. But there's been, like, nothing definitively said about anything about the game. So everything is it's fun to just read and listen to the people who speculate about like what's what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree with that.
Definitely. And something else that we talked about in earlier podcasts was AR versus VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be an interesting
back in the day, which was like 3 months ago, AR and VR was something that was just seen as too expensive. If you had the money, you could get it, and that's it. But I had mentioned that I prefer AR because it is putting something into the real world instead of taking you out of the real world.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go did it.
Yep.
It is completely an AR game. and it's like putting your Pokemon on the dashboard of your car as you're driving down the freeway.
Or you have to chase it as you turn a corner.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the worst.
definitely.
that's the worst.
But I agree. It's not the first time. By any means, it is not the first time that AR has been done.
No.
Definitely not.
But because it's such has a I don't know, a large, a massive following. I mean, 20 years in the making now.
Well, 1992 is when it started.
Yeah.
30.
So, wait, no,
No,
not
no,
30.
no.
20.
20.
Excuse me, sir. What year were we born?
Yeah.
How old are we?
Oh, you know,
All
we're up
right.
there.
Okay, good. Just
We're up
checking.
there.
Just checking.
I mean, it's got a huge following from all these years and all these different games. And then when they introduced it, it brought everyone back, including those who hadn't played it.
Oh, yeah.
Like myself, I'd never
Yeah.
played the games, and yet I tried it. And everyone who's playing it is now seeing AR, and most people like it and think it's super cool that they can look at their phone and see their Pokemon. Like, oh, it's there on the ground.
Yeah.
I gotta go catch it.
And I think no matter what, it's all a part of our childhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it existed while we were kids.
Yep.
All the kids I called nerds.
All the kids we laughed at school as they're playing Pokemon.
Everybody bringing their binders of Pokemon
I
cards.
saw
to
that.
School.
Man.
That's what
Getting them
turned me
stolen.
away from it, is because people would
Yeah.
bring binders full. I was like, nope, I'm not even gonna touch that.
Yep.
Terrible.
And then the principal would say Pokemon, and he'd be like, "No, it's Pokemon."
I call Pokemans. I caught all the Pokemans. Now I'm on level 14. Taking out all them children's.
Making them in candy.
But
Do you eat some of that candy?
this also does go to show that Nintendo cannot do anything except repeat what they have.
Well, at least they do that well.
They do,
Yeah.
but I have a problem. Well, okay, we're gonna start a flame war here. PC gamer, that's it. No consoles. But just the fact that Nintendo prints the same 5 games every iteration of a new console,
Well, that's definitely true.
and then they don't make enough and say, "Well, we sold out," and it's like, "Well, you printed a million copies of a game, yet you have 12 million units on the market. You shorted yourself to
Yeah.
create the hype and the fame, but
Yeah.
and all they give is the same, Super Mario Brothers, whatever, all that stuff.
Now it has Toad.
And now it's on your phone.
No, I do agree. They do
Mario
that
Go?
quite a bit. Sometimes,
gosh.
sometimes their games are good. Their new games, their new iterations are good versions, and I enjoy them. But I do agree that whole sellout thing is pretty meh. And they did it again with Pokemon Go. The Pokemon Go is free,
Yeah.
but there's that little watch tab thing you can put on your shirt or your watch wrist or whatever. You put it on something, a little button that lights up when there's a Pokemon near, and those little devices have sold out. Again, go
Oh,
figure.
Yeah. Well, and it's a free game, yet they are still making billions of dollars because people are. It's a pay to play,
Pay to win.
pay to win. You just pay.
Pay to enhance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you run out of Pokeballs too.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
gets people.
you don't if you have your phone rooted and you can change your GPS location.
Episode 4
I know all the best places.
Oh gosh, why do you bring that up? Oh goodness. So yeah, but
They make tons of money, and I agree with that too. So they're doing something right, clearly. But I still am happy about that, because I'm not sure how much you've looked into the Android market or iPhone market and looked at the top charts of free games, like free to play, and top paid and top grossing, like the ones that are free but make the most money. For the longest time, it has pained my heart and soul. It really has. For just seeing so many copies of Bejeweled.
yep,
Oh yeah.
Bejeweled.
for years.
For years.
Yeah.
And more recently, it's been copies of Clash of Clans, Clash of Kings, King of Wars, whatever else there.
Clash of Clans has its own commercial,
Oh yeah,
like
they're making tons of money.
TV commercial.
Yeah.
Most apps don't. I think a few have come out with some commercial apps or commercial.
Yeah, you'll see ads all the time on your phone, like for any ad,
For sure.
any app.
But it's just bothered me that there's been so many copies of the same games reskinned to look differently and be cutesy in some different way, but they're all the same.
Yep.
And I hate it. And this is the first time I've seen in a while that a new game is out there with a completely different premise, and it's above everything else.
Yep.
I'm happy about that. I may not play it ever again, but for that little bit, I thought that was really cool. I hope to see more new ideas.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll spark some. I don't know.
And I think the problem now is there is a new idea.
Mm-hmm.
So now the top charts are going to be full of
This
AR,
style,
catching,
Pokemon
going out and
Go.
doing something.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Go clones.
Because they already
Exactly.
have like several different like apps, kind of like Pokemon.
Well, the company
where
that
they're gonna be
made
doing
the
stuff with it,
game,
Yeah, you have to mention
had
them
a-
as well.
they had their own game
Yeah.
that was pretty much just Pokemon Go, except without the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of brought the
And that game was, it's supposedly, I haven't played it, but I've heard that it's better than Pokemon Go because it allows you to have more freedom.
Mhm.
But this
Nobody knows
nobody
the name.
knows about it.
Nobody knows the name.
It's gotten so under the radar. Yet Pokemon Go is out there.
I know what it is.
All right, well, you're the one.
Well, I only
You are
heard
the
about the
1%.
game. So the game's called Ingress. And that's so Niantic is the company who made Ingress, and they were approached by Nintendo or the creators of Pokemon, whoever that was, and they said, let's use your idea and turn it into a Pokemon game. And I think that was brilliant on their part. Absolutely good idea partnering. But Ingress, it's the same idea. You go out in these all different locations. Physically, you go there. You take over these portals is what they call them.
Yeah.
And essentially, they're like the You can think of them like Pokestops. They're just memorials and signs and statues and locations, geographical locations that you go and you take over for your team. It's territorial acquisition. That's what the whole game's about, and it's a cool idea. I think that's neat. That game actually is now on the top charts because now people know about it.
People are hearing
people are
about it.
finding it.
Only reason I had heard about it is because in my college life, I came across a person that was playing it.
Unlike your Minecraft story where thousands of people were playing it at school.
Gosh.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
But yeah, I don't know. I am definitely over
Minecraft Go.
Oh jeez, that would. Did you hear about the Lego MMO?
There's a Lego MMO.
There was
I
oh,
going
the
to
Lego
be-
Dimensions.
I don't remember. It
Oh.
was a Lego universe, and it was supposed to be a Lego MMO that it would be just like Minecraft, where you can build things and there's multiple people and a server and
didn't that actually come out?
no, they
Well,
shut it down
okay.
because of Minecraft.
Okay.
Oh. How did that get shut down because of Minecraft?
Because
I
Minecraft
mean-
was huge.
Oh sure, I get that, but there's so many other Minecraft clones that make it that are garbage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of clones, oh man, there you go. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it when there's one good
There's
idea.
so
wait. Hold on. Minecraft is a clone.
Okay, yeah. Bleazy did a good job. But all the ones that then cloned them, garbage. Hate it.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what you mean to
So
what you mean to tell me is you're
saying-
a tad bit hypocritical about clones?
Yeah.
Because Pokemon Go is also a clone
yeah.
from the same company. But you like that that's at the top charts.
I see a pattern here.
Do you, am I wrong?
No, I'm seeing the same pattern.
All right, so yeah, some clones are good, some clones are not, but I hate the ones that are garbage.
I don't like it, but I like the ones that I like, and it's okay. That's all I.
You should like what I like. It's just the way
God.
it is.
Oh gosh, I think that's a. Here's a Rooster Teeth plug. I think that's a shirt. It's like I hate the bands that you like. Oh goodness. But yeah, so I'm done with Pokemon Go.
It's been the big news. It's been all over the web, all over the TV news reports, everything, everywhere. But I'm done with it too, honestly.
Yeah.
And until they make something new with it that is completely intriguing
No.
and fun,
No,
which I don't think I
I
agree
am
with you.
100%.
I agree with you, but
Yeah.
until they wow me again,
Yeah,
I never really got that into it, but
yeah.
my coworker's still into it.
No, he's your co-passenger that can sit in the car and catch things as
Yeah,
you drive.
as I
so-
drive by.
Which,
Yeah.
speaking of which, is the best way to play, so long as
Yeah.
you're the passenger.
yeah,
Yeah, don't drive and
Yeah,
play this
don't-
game.
please,
don't
no.
do it.
no.
It's not worth a
Focus on
life.
your driving. Oh
Yeah.
man. So,
But
well, that's about it, I guess.
it's been the news, so we figured we'd report on it.
We had to throw our wrench in the mess as well. So, I know it's a little late. This game's been out for
Couple
three
weeks.
weeks,
3 weeks now,
maybe
yeah.
4. I don't remember the original date, but
It was about a month ago, almost. Not quite, but yeah.
yep. So, well, hey, this has been the first Zombie Couch podcast, video podcast, and hopefully, maybe somewhere down the line, we'll keep doing this.
Eventually, but right now we're gonna go back to the the voice, pretty much.
Next week will be just audio.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
a lot easier to set up and all that. We do need to set up a camera though for the setup of a podcast.
Yeah.
Because that's like half the laughs right there.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
But all right, well, stay tuned till next week. We will post more podcasts.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Later.
See ya.
Cheers.